school through the event recently and the conversations that we've had with our other films and also the people's reaction. It's heartwarming to have all of you here, and we still have a lot of people outside who's continuously coming in, and it's something that I really wanted to speak again what I talked about, what I shared in the opening in the first film. More importantly, because some of you may have heard of it, but not many of you are here, and this is the first time. And so before we wrap up this very special program, allow me to return to the words I first shared, this time with a little more added things to close things up. And it's because also it means so much for me that I have some of the few fathers that were an inspiration here amidst in the crowd. So if you may allow me, I want to start with that yesterday I said that Fathers of Circumstances began as a question, as a longing, and now it's here. And something tangible, shared, and real. I mentioned last night that when I was a child, I was told that my father was German. I had light brown hair, hazel eyes, and a family myth that gave me something to hold on to for a long time. I said I was half German, but in truth, I was half in another way. Half a child, because there was always something missing, a face I never saw, a presence I kept trying to imagine, a longing that shaped me in ways I am still discovering. And so the poster of this program was my first story, and I just want to also give congratulations to my graphic designer who was also in the crowd, who has designed this, and it's for a personal journey as well for her. That these photographs with empty spaces are actually gaps where a father should have been, and more than just absence, those spaces were holding something else. Memory, yearning, an attempt to complete a picture that was never given in full. But over time, I found that the picture didn't need to be completed by one person alone. There were many fathers. A stepdad who stayed and is here with me tonight. A grandfather and grandmother who have shown me grace and kindness. Mommy is here, my papa's at home, but definitely that's something I also want to honor. My uncle, one of my uncles, the brothers of my sister, my uncle Erwin is also here in the crowd. My uncle Mohan, who's in France, and he's been also one of the mentors I've been learning from, even though we're apart. And most of all, my mother, who is here sitting among the crowd. She raised me with strength, resilience, and love that I don't always get to say out loud. Can you just give her a warm round of applause? And like everyone else, I'm not a very expressive person in person to speak this in behalf. That's why I had to write it, especially because I'm more of the type to write. And I wanted to use this moment, this project, to tell her and everyone, all of you, thank you. To my friends and collaborators, to the ones helping behind the scenes, those who are still here running around this